What up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Really want to tell you guys, I had to re-record this because my phone started wigging. Thing flew 20 feet in a car wreck, but come a long way in the past couple years. I think we can kind of see slide I got in the studio. I really do like this one, but in my opinion, One of the Moon's still my favorite. There's actually something I do want to talk to you guys about tonight. You might be wondering, yo bro, look like you gained a bit of weight. You're right, I have, admittedly. Got into a really bad accident about a month and a half back now. 2 trees. In all honesty, I was told I should be dead right now. Real shit. I was told I should not be here at the moment, which is crazy to me. But I wanted to record this video on my phone for once. You know, because this is where everything began. Right from this little flip right here. I didn't really have a studio back then. I was already setting the funds aside for it, but I didn't have it yet. I knew what I wanted to do, but I fell on some rough times, you know. It is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Life is gonna throw you some freaking curveballs, G. It's gonna do it, whether you like it or not. Turn this off. Although I'm running a lot of equipment, I don't want it to overheat. For the sake of this video, I'm going to turn it off. Life is going to throw you curveballs. That's how life is. It's not going to be fair to you. Hell no. But, you know the old saying, right? A man gains strength. He gains character through trial and tribulation. A man that has not been through hard times will not grow as a man. He will not become the highest echelon. He will not become the best version that he can ever, hope to achieve or let alone be. It can't happen for him because he hasn't, he hasn't had to crawl out of hell itself. He hasn't had to do it. He hasn't seen or been through one crucible in his entire life. A man that has been coddled from a young age, he can't be a man. He hasn't had to go through all the challenges, go through all the trials and the tribulations that he has, become the best version he can possibly be. Life's going to throw you some curveballs. It's going to throw a lot of them at you, and you can't do nothing about it. You're going to have to either bend the knee like a bitch, or you're going to get the fuck up. Be like, what else can you do? What else can you possibly fucking do? Make this harder for me. Challenge me further. Let me become the best possible fucking version of myself I can be. Do everything you can to try and stop me. I will overcome it. I asked for that. I asked for it. That's what I wanted. I wanted to become the best possible version of myself. I wanted to have everything that I have ever wanted. The fact of the matter is, if you want the best fucking things, you're going to have to go through a lot of shit. Because you have to develop into that person, If you have shit that's handed to you, if it's handed to you, you're going to fuck it away. Admit it. Admit it. Think back. Whenever something's been handed to you, what have you done with it? Did you fuck it away? Right? You probably did. And that's the reason why you don't probably have it anymore. Or it's just shit. Because you didn't build it. You didn't earn it. You did not value it. So therefore, you fucked it away. If you don't value your life, you're going to fuck it away too. The same process and the same principles apply. I'm sorry to tell you that, but That's how it is. That's the reason why, there's a high suicide rate. Yeah, it's probably going to get me, in a lot of trouble on this platform, but I'm going to keep it a buck. That's the reason why things are the way that they are with men. Because they haven't learned to value their lives. They don't fucking value themselves. No surprise considering men get beat down all the time anyway. That's what happens to us. That's how it is. That's how it is. Nothing you can do to change it. Sadly, society isn't gonna fix itself. So to all you motherfuckers that still have your heads buried in the sand saying, oh, it's gonna get better eventually. No, it's not. No, it's not. Of course it isn't. Why would it? There's a saying, hard times create strong men create easy times create weak men create hard times, and the cycle continues. Let's take this a step further. Hard times create strong men. Sure. That's the reason why young men don't listen to the older generation. Honestly, you fucked up. You fucked up. Let's be honest. You're still broke. A lot of you guys have failing marriages. I know my parents did. That's the reason why I'll never take a relationship advice from people that have been divorced. I don't. Why would you take a relationship advice from a person who's been divorced? For this analogy, we'll use my own family for example. It's fucked up enough. And I'm not throwing shade at him. I'm just keeping it a buck. I will not. Just because you're related to me by blood does not mean I'm going to sell you a fucking lie. If you've been divorced, right? Why in the fuck would I go to you for relationship advice? Doesn't make any sense. Why not go to the old married couple who's been married their entire fucking life since they were young? Why not listen to them? Right? Why listen to a bunch of fuck-ups? In fact, let's take this a step further, especially when it seems to come to fucking boomers a lot of the times. Why listen to a bunch of unhappy fuck-ups? Why would you take any advice from a libtard, for that matter? Let's use our generation, right? The libtards and Gen Z. But if you want to be happy as a woman, right? Ladies, if you want to be happy as a woman, do you want to listen to a fucking Karen who's not married, has no kids, and he seems grumpy and bitchy all the time? Right? I mean, seriously, think about that shit. But the thing is, the younger generation, the younger men, in this case, the ones I'm speaking about, we don't fucking listen to the older generations. No, we listen to... That's the reason why you see a lot of young men following other content creators who, seem to have at least some of their shit figured out. They don't have all of it figured out. Of course not. No man, any man who claims to have all their shit figured out is a fucking liar anyway. There is no person that has everything fucking figured out. If you've met that person, congratulations, you met Jesus. Congratulations. But I would say maybe 60% at most, they have it figured the fuck out. You met the person who has 100, congratulations, you met Jesus, good on you. No man has it all figured out. In fact, no person on God's green earth has it all figured out. I'll tell you that. I'll keep it a buck. No person on God's green earth has everything figured the fuck out. Nobody. Think about that, squad. Think about that for a minute. Yeah, we're going old school on this one. I was like, you know what? Let's take a step back and let me not forget where I was. Let me tell you something. Here's something I think about. You can't forget your roots. You can't forget who you were, where you started. Make up lies about, what you've been doing or where you've been. You can't. You'll start becoming disconnected. Gonna end up like all those fucktards in Congress who lie for a living. Fucktard politicians. Or some, dumbass out there like those dumbass, disconnected freaks in Hollywood. Or I'm sorry, I got the name wrong. Hollyweird. There we go. See, I got it wrong. I'm sorry. I misuse my grammar sometimes. Sometimes I forget how to use proper grammar. It's Hollyweird. All those actors and actresses in Hollyweird, yeah. Yeah, you'll become like them. Disconnected. Out of touch. You forget where you fucking began. Who you were. Learn from your fucking mistakes, man. Learn from your mistakes. Your mistakes aren't your failure. They're your greatest fucking teacher. They're gonna tell you, hey, you know what, I fucked up here, or, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's not do that again. You might not listen to it the first time. It might take you 2 or 3 or 4 or fucking 10 times to figure it the fuck out. You know what, maybe this is the wrong direction. Maybe I should take this, just scrap this, take this somewhere else fucking entirely. Maybe this isn't my area. Maybe I need to be somewhere else. Maybe this, type of business isn't the one I should be doing. Maybe I should be doing something else. Regardless, find your fucking bag, bro. I'll always promote getting a bag over being broke. I don't give a fuck what you do, to be honest. Truth be told, I do not care. You could be selling dope on the street corner and I still wouldn't care. Get your fucking bag. The reason why, and while I don't recommend it, at the same time I don't condemn it either. And the only reason why I say this, if I were talking a long time ago when I was some idealist little bitch, then maybe. But now day and age, who is the government to tell you what is right and what is wrong? What is moral and what is not moral? Let me explain why that is. Now, if you follow my channel and and you've been watching the shorts and maybe a couple of you absolute G's watched the videos, for a fact this is a MAGA channel. We are Make America Great Again. We are conservative, but at the same time extreme on a few subjects. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Of course, yes. Why not? I'll be the one to say it. I don't care. Don't give a shit. I'm beyond giving a flying fuck at this point in my life. I do not care. Cancel me. I can get fired from my job. I don't care. I'm beyond caring. As far as I'm concerned, the whole system's corrupt anyway, from top to bottom, bottom to top. Doesn't make a damn bit of difference. One way or the other. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter. But the reason why I'm going to say this is, what did I tell you would happen a long time in advance? See, I saw today, popped up on my feed, there was a third assassination attempt on Trump. Now, I was at work at the time, so I couldn't really look too far into it, but I will say this. Not surprising, I knew it would happen. The reason being is because I already called it. It's fucked up to say, but I already called it. I knew it would happen. What did I tell you the media was doing? The media was riling up their smooth-brained freaks. Antifa. All these fuckheads, from the extreme left. It's not surprising that Iran has kill teams in trying to kill Trump. We knew that. We've known that for years. We've known that practically since day one, when the border was fucking opened. I knew it. Everybody else who, was paying the fuck attention knew it. We all knew. It's not surprising. In fact, I would honestly be shocked if there weren't, terrorists in the country just waiting to be fucking activated. I wouldn't be surprised if a terrorist attack happened in a major metropolitan area. It wouldn't fucking surprise me. At all, in fact. In fact, I predict that is a very, very, very real chance. In fact, I would say it's going to be within the next year or two. Probably within the first 6 months of the Trump presidency, if I had to bet my bottom dollar. First 6 months to a year. That's my time window. That is my window right there. Just like that. Boom. That's my prediction, because I have yet to be wrong. I want to be wrong for once. I'm not gonna lie. So I hope I'm wrong. For once. As soon as I saw what code was doing, I'm like, yeah, the economy's cooked. It was. Price of everything went up, of course. Russia, Ukraine, as soon as I saw what they were doing at the border, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna annex Ukraine. They did. I haven't been wrong yet. The first assassination attempt, I was sick to my stomach, but I said, this isn't gonna be the last time. Guess what? It happened. Boom. I said that after this, during the election, they're gonna rile up their people. Well, guess what? During the day of election, Antifa, popped off. You know what? I was right. Boom. I have yet to be wrong, damn it. And these are things I want to be wrong on, but you know what? Cards just aren't there. Not yet. But here's my thing. So I'm going to say this to you motherfuckers one more time. The shit show isn't done yet. It's not done yet, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but the shit show ain't over. There is still going to be more, mobs. There's still going to be fucking Antifa running amok. There's still going to be attempts on Trump's life. I'm sorry to say that, but it's fucking true. They already called him Hitler. They already set the fucking stage, bro. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing we can do. Unless you want to go to war with the entire fucking government, but I don't suggest that. For many reasons, by the way. For many reasons. And I can get into an entirely different fucking video. I don't suggest it though. Bear in mind. However, that's about the only way, the system's cooked. It doesn't matter. But no one's going to do it though. There's no balls in America, or at least not enough left. Sorry to tell you that. And not to mention it's not smart. For multiple reasons, but I'll get into it in another video. I can. I've already predicted what would happen for that too, if it ever were to happen. So I'm not a dumbass. That in, if you've ever actually experienced violence before, like on a real level, I have. You will honestly hope and pray that it never fucking comes to you. Ever again. Like, you won't even want to, cause it or be near it, frankly. Unless you want to, go through drive-bys. See a kid die. I mean, if you want to be that guy, go on right ahead. Go on right ahead if you're about that. And if you actually think you're about that, go on right ahead. If you want to escape, death enough times where he's your fucking best friend practically at this point, go on right ahead, bro. You do that. And tell me how you like it. And then ask yourself the question, and then you might realize, hey, maybe I'm not about that life. Maybe, I don't want to be that guy. Who knows? You don't know until you experience it. I will tell you that. Who knows? If you want to be, Mr. Gangsta, go on right ahead. But you have to understand that, maybe you're not it. Maybe you're not about that. Maybe, you've had enough, close calls and run-ins where, you pay your dues and get the fuck out of the way, Right off into the fucking sunset, if you will. If you're lucky. Now, I will neither I can tell you I've seen a thing or two. But I won't tell you anything outside of that. Because frankly, ain't no need to. There's no need to. Because I don't promote that shit. Fact of the matter is, the only kind of violence I will ever promote, and the only time, you get a free pass, so, dome shot somebody or beat the absolute fucking snot out of them, or if they touch any single woman in your family, in any way, no matter what. Somebody, hits your girl, hits your child, beat the absolute fuck out of them, dome shot them, I don't care. They're free game at that point. It's fucking hunting season. You get a pass from me. You ever see somebody hit a woman on the street and beat their fucking ass? Plain and simple. It ain't about being a fucking simp. It's about, beating some fucking sense into cocksuckers. That's what it is. Only a bitch hits another woman. Only a bitch harms a child. Only a bitch harms a member of a man's family because he's too much of a fucking pussy to come and talk directly to your fucking face. Beat them to fucking death for all I care. Go on right ahead. Violent as that may be, that's where I stand with that. Fact is, let me take this a step further. Every single one of these so-called teachers in the schools with the young little kids who've been promoting all this gender ideological bullshit they don't even need to be on the sex offender registry. We have too many of these fucking shomos walking around anyway. Slap them with the death penalty, call it a fucking day. Get them, just make them stop breathe, make them just no longer need to breathe fucking air. Take up resources. Get rid of them too. Might as well, right? Just saying. It will save the state a lot of fucking money, I'll tell you that. And I like money. I like saving it. I like, building up on my assets. I'll keep it a buck. I don't give a shit. But I told you, back on topic though, because I went off for a bit on a lot of things. But trials and tribulations build men. And that's the only thing that builds men. Are trials and tribulations. That's the way successful men are made. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sorry to tell you, but the only way you're going to become successful if you take risks and have failures. Just get your head out of your fucking ass. Keep it 100. You can fucking hate me for it. You can hate me for the shit that I say. That's fine. You have your fucking opinion. I have mine. Fuck off. Seriously. Because recently, I have become increasingly more fed up with people. I don't actively fucking show it, but I do get a bit snippy with them. But at the same time, I remain as polite as possible. It's a fucking gift at this point. I can show you I'm done with your bullshit, but I will be polite to you and show you a fucking smile, but you'll know by the fucking tone change. I'm getting sick and tired of walking the fuck around and seeing a bunch of bitch-ass people. Bitch-ass. Just straight up bitch-made, overly emotional little cunts. Like legit. Me personally, I work at AutoZone part-time. Naturally, that doesn't really pay for this apartment in itself. No duh, right? Of course not. I have my own business. I just do that to fucking blow time at this point. Because I know full damn well and good that if I have too much time on my hands, I get up to no good. Keeps me fucking on the straight and narrow. Tell you. But I've always had I have no fucking respect for people. Coming from somebody who, grew up in a regular middle class family. Yeah, I'll be the one to say I'm middle class. I grew up there. Ironically, I just pulled a Kamala Harris quote and now I suddenly regret it. Fuck me. Where's the bleach at? I need to, yeah, fuck. Fuck. I just, fuck. 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 Right, whatever, fuck it. I grew up like that, you know? And from a young age, though, story time here, I always was wondering how in the fuck, you know, you see people driving around in these fancy ass, you know, cars having these fancy ass fucking houses. I'm like, my dad, he has a job, but he doesn't have that. You know, he had a BMW at one point, but he didn't have it for very long. Why didn't he have it for very long? You know, it was a nice car. I liked it. But, you know, I was like, how in the fuck did they do it? And shit, I don't know what age I was when I asked that question. It was a really long time ago, though. Really little. Already started thinking like that. My grandma owned a business. I had a really big house. I'm thinking to myself, this is really cool. Maybe this is the reason. Maybe this is why they have this house. Who knows? I was a kid. I thought about it. And that's where my love for entrepreneurship started. My grandma was fucking coolest woman ever, too. She was great, man. I loved her to death. God bless her soul. I mean, she was more lively than a lot of these, you know, losers nowadays in age that are, you know, my age, man. She could take a grown man and beat his ass. It was great. I love her. You know, R.I.P. Grandma. Grandma Austin. Miss you. I miss you. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen, squad? Love you, Grandma. Gotta pay tribute to her. Because, I mean, that's where things really popped off. And I tried a lot of things, man. I tried an SMMA business, drop shipping, Amazon, the FBA shit. God, what else? Crypto. Not a lot of success there, I ain't gonna lie. It's just, that's a story in and of itself. A little bit into stocks, I have, you know, success here and there. Let me see. Then I started up another business, but with the way AI started popping off, you know. So now I'm trying to get into wholesaling real estate. You know, got me a couple mentors here and there, but trying to really learn the tricks of the trade, if you will. Got the fundamentals, the assignment of contract, and the purchase of sale agreement, all that. Driving for dollars, reverse driving for dollars, CFMs, if you know what those are, great squad. Good on you. All that shit, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna be self-taught in this area because I don't learn shit from training videos. I never have. I'm more of a hands-on guy, so it's really about me just trying to find me a mentor at this point, as much as I can, and maybe close a deal or two with said mentor, and learn everything from top to bottom. Don't care if I have to work for free for a couple of months, I'll do it. I'll learn everything I can, but that's what I want to do, because eventually I want to buy an apartment complex and I want to rent that bitch out, staff it up. That's what I want to do. I want to own shit, bro. I already have gold and silver planning on buying platinum, but I want to actually own like land and apartment complexes and shit, because that's money. I've been learning a lot about real estate over the past year. And I'm glad I have been, because I've always been kind of interested in that. Not like become a realtor, that becomes too much of a pain in the ass, I think, but owning it, that sounds fun. That sounds really fucking fun in my opinion. But my goal is to have all of that. You know, that's because, and the reason why I'm able to do this, and the reason why I'm willing to take the risks, because I've already, brushed hands with death, and I understand just how fragile, my life is. I could go any day. You're there, and then instantly it's like, oh fuck. I know that full well and good. And I don't want to be 40 fucking years down the line and be like, fuck, man, I wish I did that, and I wish I would have stayed where I was and maybe elevated myself even further into the fucking stratosphere. And the reason why I'm closing down the doors on my business is because with all the, how fast AI is developing and all the new systems that, have in place, I can't keep up. I can't keep up anymore. I'm breaking even or I'm losing money some months. And it's like, I'm not going back to being fucking dirt poor, living off of food stamps again. I will not do that. I won't go there. I will never go there again. I will never go back to being homeless again. Dear God, that's shit in and of itself. I will never go there again. My motivation is that, I'm at the point where my mom doesn't have to really worry about my ass, because I got my shit covered in a lot of areas, but I'm not gonna lose all the progress I've gained, and all the work I've put in, and fall back on my ass and let myself waste away either. I gained a few extra pounds and I lost a bit of muscle due to the wreck. Even now my back's still not fully healed, but I'm able to do shit, thank God now. No permanent damage or nothing. So really, by the grace of God, I'm still here. And that's honestly one of the biggest reasons that gave me the motivation to make this channel, man. And really start producing, videos and get the studio together. Because it's I believe I have some shit. I might not have everything figured out, but I know for a fact there's shit that I can give you. And maybe, those few of you who are willing to listen to a guy who's, doesn't have his shit figured out. No man does, but maybe you'll walk away with something and be like, yo, okay, maybe this man might actually know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, I don't have the fanciest car on earth. Hell, I drive a 2011 fucking Chevy Impala. Yeah, it's a nice car, great. It's definitely an upgrade from the 03, sunroof and all that, but not the nicest car on earth. But the fact of the matter is, I have people in my corner. I have a lot of good relationships with people. I might not be the wealthiest man on earth, no, absolutely not. I'm not bad either in terms of finances. I'm doing pretty good actually, even now. Because I'm staying on top of my shit. I'm still putting my money in other places. And then let me tell you something. I don't have a lot of money in stocks, but I have a lot of money in, assets. Physical fucking assets. Like gold, silver. I'm getting into platinum because fuck, man. Why not? Because I understand just how fragile the fucking dollar is. Let's be honest. At any point, you'll be using that shit for fucking kindling or to wipe your fucking ass with. Other countries have already done it. We're no fucking different. All empires rise and fall at some point. So why the fuck not? The lesson and the moral of this story is, don't get fucking comfortable, bro. You cannot be comfortable. That is your enemy. That is your fucking enemy. You think because Uncle T's elected, praise God. Yeah. But it's not going to get better. They're still going to be trying to take them out. You still have terrorists in the country. We know that for a fucking fact. You know, Antifa, whether it be at home or from abroad, and I'll tell you that. You still, have, a lot of can't speak English right now, but it's not great geopolitically right now. You still have a lot of fuckery going on in society, and that's not bound to change anytime soon. I'd hate to tell you this, but it's not going to get better anytime soon. Sorry to tell you that. Dark truth is, even though Uncle T is elected, fuck man, we might not have a country within the next 4 to 5 fucking years. Given everything that's going on, it's going to take a miracle to pull our asses out of the situation that we've gotten ourselves into. Because good men refused, because we didn't fucking act. We sat on our fucking asses and did fucking nothing. We didn't speak out sooner. We didn't put a stop to a lot of the bullshit that's been happening. Not that we could anyway, because your politicians don't fucking represent your ass. Sorry to tell you that. That's the way it is. Fact of the matter is, we fucking failed this nation. We have ourselves to blame, and that is it. It's not the politicians' fault, it's ours. Because if we truly gave a damn about the nation we inherited, none of this shit would have fucking happened to begin with. No, we got comfortable. And the result is, all of this shit. You being comfortable is what fucks your life. Us being comfortable is what fucked this country. That's the moral of the fucking story, goddammit. Excuse the GD there. But, it's a serious shit. Fact of the matter is, we allowed this to happen. Now, we have 2 fucking choices moving forward. As men of the United States of America. God bless this place, but we have 2 choices. Number 1, we can get fucking comfortable again, sit on our fucking ass, and once again watch this great country waste the fuck away. Number 2, you get off your ass, go to the gym, find your fucking reason to fucking exist. Get, your discipline up, get your fucking motivation up, start making some fucking money, make your bag. Who gives a fuck whether it's legal or not at this point? What does the government have to tell you what's right and what's fucking wrong at this point? They're a bunch of immoral fucks anyway. What does it matter? I don't give a shit. Frankly, to be honest, I don't care. And, let's get shit on track. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but you know what? Who on earth can call themselves perfect? Who on earth can call themselves a saint? Not a single fucking person. You're human, goddammit. I'm sorry again. But you're not perfect. You never will be. So take off your fucking, little facade you put on in public. Get that shit off. It's taxing anyway. Go out there. If you're a, brutally honest dick, then be a brutally honest dick. Don't bother being fucking politically correct or some bullshit. Maybe save that for the workplace at most, but when you're outside, just fuck it, man. It's full on fuck it. Really. Who gives a shit? People are gonna fucking hate you regardless. If you're quiet, they're gonna say you're a loner and a loser. If you're brash, people are gonna say that you're, mentally unstable and you're, just some asshole. If you're rich and successful, people are going to think you're an arrogant, entitled piece of shit. If you're poor, people are going to think you're a lazy, bum, just some fuckhead that ain't worth shit. It doesn't really matter. No matter what, people are going to have a negative fucking opinion of you. It doesn't. So at this point, what do you fucking care, dog? You can either be a fake son of a bitch just to hope and pray that you may one day fit in with the crowd. Or just be you. Who gives a fuck? You're going to find your people one way or another. What does it fucking matter? Again, that's what this channel is about. Become the best fucking version of yourself, not the best fucking version of what people think you're supposed to fucking be. You're gonna watch other channels if you want to be like other people. You watch my channel if you want to be somebody. Jesus. That's what I preach. This is the fucking realist pill. I'm not gonna tell you some fuckery. I'm not gonna talk out my left fucking cheek with you. What do you expect? You expect me to keep it 100 every single time I pop on this fucking video, and Jesus, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it every single time. I'm past the point of giving a fuck. I'm past the point. I don't care. Because I get sick and tired of seeing a lot of these other, people out here, preaching this, that, and the other. That's great and all. In an ideal world where, rainbows and unicorns are shitting, or unicorns are shitting rainbows in the sky, and, everybody's, around trees holding hands singing Kumbaya, sure, maybe. But that doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. You don't live in a perfect world where everybody's happy and, there's, world peace and nobody is killing each other, and women aren't getting killed by illegal immigrants and getting raped and all this other crazy shit. There's not all this other bullshit going on. That world doesn't exist. Sorry to tell you that. So your perfect ideal way of things going doesn't exist either. This, straight path, like, yeah, this is the obvious way to fucking success. No, it's not. Success is never a fucking straight path. It's a, jungle of bullshit and confusion. That's what it is. No bullshit. That's what it is. It's not a straight line. It's a fucking zigzag spiral 5D chess playing level of fuckery. That's what it's just straight up fuckery. It's inconsistent. It's crazy as hell. That's what the path to success is. And if you can't handle that level of bullshit, then, maybe you just stay as a loser, bro. Or maybe, you just build yourself up more. Whatever you do. We need a loser class. I'm sorry to fucking tell you. There has to be some of you. Not everybody has what it takes. Sorry to fucking tell you that. You win some, you lose some. You're going to take a lot of fucking L's before you get your fucking W, man. You will. You'll seemingly take an L every fucking day. Even if there's a few wins in there, you're still going to take a few L's, man. That's what it is. But that's the path to fucking success. That's the path to being the absolute best version that you can possibly fucking imagine. That's what it is. In essence. I know at first fucking hand. It's not easy. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be stressed out. If you think, it's like the fucking movies where, some girl's on her knees assuming the position, it rubs you off 3 times and you get 3 fucking wishes. That's not how it works. It's not how it works, bro. No, it's going to be hard as fuck. It's not. It's just that version, what you think in your head is not realistic. You're going to bust your fucking ass. Believe me, you are going to continuously bust your fucking ass. You want to know what, the path to being successful looks like? Well, there it fucking is. Right there. I just fucking laid that shit out for you. I told you the fuckery isn't done yet. It ain't done yet, G. No. There's more fuckery coming. So my advice to you, get your fucking bag, get your fucking house sorted out, get your finances sorted out, and, just fucking, when it's time, bro. GTFO, get the fuck out, It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Your job isn't to play fucking superhero. You're not Captain Save a Hoe. You're not Captain Save the Sheep. You're not any of that shit. Your primary prerogative is, the people in your family that you give a fuck about. Everybody has that person in their family they fucking hate, they fucking despise, they think they're a fucking loser, a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. Fuck them. Keep walking. But the people you actually give a damn about, protect them. They're all that fucking matter. That's it. That's it. That's it. Those are the only fucking people that matter. Those are the been with you at your fucking breaking point. And those are who've seen you at your fucking best. Whether that be right now, or whether they've been by your side through your entire fucking climb, wherever you're at currently. Hell, there might be a few of you watching this who might be a bit further along than me, and you know what? I'm happy for you, bro. Seriously. Let me tell you something. If you're on this journey and you hate people who are further along than you, you're never gonna fucking make it, bro. Because people who win, we don't hate people who are doing better off than us. We cheer them on, bro. We're like, good job, G. Gratitude is what you want. Here's what I think. Here's what I think personally. I think one of the major things that might be blocking you, man, is the fact that, you're bitter about your fucking situation. You're bitter about other people who are doing better off than you. It might be it. It's like shit. Gratitude will take you a long way. Here's one of my tenets in life. And ironically, every man has a code of honor. Here's part of mine. You be good to people, people will be good to you. That's not to say be good to people who, treat you like shit. That's not it. No. People treat you like shit, put them in their fucking place. Have some fucking boundaries. There's another one. Set yourself some fucking boundaries. Someone treats you like shit, I don't give a fuck where you are. You can politely but very firmly put that son of a bitch in their place if they're at the fucking workplace. I don't give a rat's ass whether they're a fucking customer or another fucking employee. Wherever you're at. I don't give a shit if it's a fucking family member. In fact, be harsher with them than you would be a person on the fucking street. Let them know. Just because you're blood does not fucking mean you get to treat or speak to me in that fucking manner. I don't tolerate that shit personally. I'm already getting ready to cut a couple people fucking loose. I'll keep it a buck. Two. Only two so far. So I'm getting tired of the fucking drama and bullshit that comes with it. One of them is guilty by association because he don't do shit. Stop it. Bunch of nonsense in my opinion. I don't need none of that. Truly, I don't. Like, I'm so sick of that shit. The drama is not my thing. In case you probably haven't noticed by now, I don't care for it, personally. It's draining as hell. Give me some fucking water. Thirsty as shit. It's been a long ass fucking day and I'm gonna try and get a 5-mile walk in a bit later. Once it kind of calms the fuck down out there, even though it's a fucking Saturday. Making this video extra long tonight because I realized I haven't been on for a couple of days because I've been trying to get the studio or set up and back up and going, and I've been trying to start the wholesaling business. Gotten a few things done. Not as much as I would have liked, to be honest. There's been a couple of roadblocks here and there, but slowly but surely, we're getting shit together. Yeah. Oh, right. I don't know if I showed you guys the new MIDI yet. I like this thing, man. Here. That's the new MIDI. It's not plugged into anything at the moment. That's the regular one. I've been reading the fuck out of some books, too. I actually need to pick that one back up later. And here's the new mic. Yep. 215 bucks that I threw into that, I think, give or take, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, squad. It's been a very long ride, but I'm finally bringing some things to a close, I guess. Finally ending a chapter and starting a new one, which is great. It's about time that I did, to be honest. It's about time that I did. Anyway, I'm probably gonna hip hoppity skip off of here and probably get to getting things done on my end. So, see you guys on the flip side.